impacting Otho and Coalville. Even though it says a tornado is here, the tornado now, about a minute later, is now impacting Otho and is about to impact Coalville in the next couple minutes. We have a tornado that is on the ground right from here. This is where the tornado is right now. Actually, let's look at velocity data. I would say the tornado is probably here by now. It's been about 6 minutes. So this is about where the tornado is. I would pin it right between Coalville and Otho. We have a large destructive tornado on the ground. This is likely going to be at least there. See, new radar scan shows it just passing Coalville. This is where you have your couplet right here. Next scan at 6:59. So the tornado is now likely right about here. Actually, 2 minutes. So about here's where the tornado is. It should be in Coalville. In Duncombe in the next minute. Next 2 minutes, it will impact Duncombe. If you're in Duncombe, Minnesota, Duncombe, Iowa, seek shelter immediately. The tornado just went south of Coalville and Otho. So the southern sections of Coalville and Otho have been hit by a potentially destructive tornado. There is debris with this tornado. Here is the debris signature. Let's see how high the debris is going up. Done. Let's see how high the debris is going up. So we do have a broad debris signature over Coalville. This is a broad debris signature. It is likely on the ground. This is a rain-wrapped tornado. You see all this rain wrapping around. This is a rain-wrapped tornado. You will not see this tornado coming. This is not like what happened in Kentucky. Even though it was at night, this is also a late evening tornado. You will not see it. It's not only shrouded in rain, it's also difficult to see because it's a nighttime tornado. This is a nighttime rain-wrapped tornado, the most dangerous kind. The only way you can confirm this tornado, besides if lightning, if it still briefly illuminates it, is through radar. And we do have a broad debris that is being indicated by radar. This is a very dangerous situation. We have numerous spin-ups along the squall line. We have numerous spin-ups, and there's a lot of wind shear with this line of storms. There's a lot of wind shear, so there's potential for a few long-track tornadoes. Not EF5, but at least EF3, maybe low-end EF4. There's a potential for some very strong tornadoes along this squall line. Your biggest threat, of course, is going to be across northeast Minnesota, northeast Iowa, southeast Minnesota, and extending into Wisconsin. I really hope this does not become a long-track tornado. Really hope it does not, but it looks like there's debris here. Hopefully it's just because there's less precip, but no. There is debris in this. There is a good amount of debris in this that is hitting Duncombe right now. Duncombe, Minnesota. Duncombe, Iowa, sorry. I'm just so nervous that I'm mixing up towns. So far, no tornado emergency, so no TOR-Es, but we have a TORR. Tornado indicated by radar, which is TORR. We have a TORR for Duncombe. Next town to be impacted after Holcombe, after Duncombe, is going to be Woolstock. Woolstock, Minnesota is the next town to be impacted. It just passed by between Coalville and Evanston. So the pet resort and spa, a couple of these locations might have been hit either by a tornado or extremely strong, damaging straight line winds. Basically, this is like the ratio combined with a tornado. This is kind of like what happened in New York City on September 10th, 2010. However, there's more instability with this. Looking at correlation coefficient, the radar site is pretty far. So there is about, this is looking about 4,000 or 5,000 feet up. So yeah, there's definitely debris. It looks like the debris signature has increased a little bit. Yeah, there we go. New scan just came in. Here's your broad rotation. This is where your rotation is at the moment, right about here. Right now, this is where the rotation is. Of course, this scan is about 2 minutes old. So this is the way it's moving. The tornado is moving this way. Actually, let me fix that a little bit. This is about where the rotation is. And it's moving between Woolstock and Holcomb, Vincent and Woolstock. So you're basically having a northeast movement. It could also jog a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. So if you're in Vincent and Woolstock and Eagle Grove, seek shelter immediately. A tornado is on the ground. So Woolstock is now going to be next impacted. Also, there's other communities that may not be on this map, such as, Woolstock is next, I believe. It's going to pass between Woolstock and Vincent. So here's Vincent. So it's going to impact, State Route 17 and C70. So State Route 17. Prestige Foods of Iowa. So actually, yes, the Troy Park will likely be hit by this tornado. Troy Park will likely be hit by this tornado, and so will be the Prestige Foods of Iowa. Seek shelter immediately. The tornado is like literally 2 minutes away. Also, if you're in DMC property rentals, seek shelter. Tornadoes passing right by. Even if you don't get hit by the tornado, you will be hit by extremely strong, destructive straight line winds that are apparently about 60 to 70 miles an hour. So see, over 70 mile an hour winds. You're having 70 mile an hour winds going down to the surface. And then, so you're having basically 70 touching like 30. So you're having rotation. Looks like the rotation shift is kind of trying to shift further west a little bit. The rotation is becoming more broad, so spin up can form anywhere. So if it goes further north, Eagles Grove can be hit, and Prestige might pass, I don't know, to your north or south. But let me check correlation coefficient. Yep, we have a very strong debris signature. Very, very strong debris signature. We have a tornado on the ground. We have a tornado on the ground, right where the rotation is. See? We have a tornado on the ground. This is debris that has been lofted up. So you see, this is debris. This is not because of lack of rain. This is debris. This is all debris. All you're seeing here is debris. This is flying debris that is lofted in the air. It is heading towards between Woolstock and Eagle Grove. Tornado on the ground heading towards Woolstock, Eagle Grove, and Clarion. If you're in Clarion, seek shelter immediately. Woolstock, Vincent, Eagle Grove, and Clarion, seek shelter immediately. A potentially large tornado is on the ground. I cannot stress this enough. We do not want to have a loss of life like what we had in Kentucky. Please seek shelter. Just because the velocities don't look as strong as the last tornado we had, this is where your tornado is, just south of, it's literally passing just south of Vincent. This is where the tornado is. This is where you're having the strongest rotation. Basically 18 according to the radar, touching about 70. So you're having, I would say, about 40 to 50 knots of gate-to-gate shear based on this radar. But I think you're likely having negative winds. You're probably having like 40 touching like 100. So I'm expecting that this tornado will be an EF2, EF3. I don't think this is going to be an EF4, but even low-level tornadoes can destroy not well-constructed homes. This is a very dangerous situation. So please seek shelter immediately. All these small towns are in direct path of this tornado. Eagle Grove is a pretty large town. Eagle Grove, if the tornado goes right over the town, Eagle Grove has about a population of 3,429. So Eagle Grove, Iowa, you're in the direct line of this tornado. Seek shelter immediately. Oh my God, the debris signature is getting worse. I don't know why it's showing here. Like maybe it's just precipitation this is debris. Looks like the tornado warning is trying to end. Like, they need to extend this tornado warning now. Like, they cannot wait. They need to extend this warning now. Oh, my God. There is clearly debris. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at where all the blue is, and there's precipitation surrounding this blue. There's not, like, this is really bad. This could also be debris that was lofted by the earlier tornado. Velocity. So we have a possible tornado as well heading towards between Algona and Luverne. So Wesley could be impacted by a tornado. The primary threat today is not really tornadoes, but destructive strain line winds. Nope, we have a tornado. Yes, we have a tornado right here. Webster City, we have a tornado on the ground, very likely on the ground right here. Look at that. Look at that couplet. That's a pretty strong couplet. Webster City, just north of Webster City. Tornado on the ground, Webster City. The ground north of Webster City. No warning. No tornado warning.
On
Cameras are really starting to shake here in Des Moines.
Yeah, I'm really watching this right now. Very, very concerning. Very concerning.
Power flashes. Ames cameras back on. We have power flashes.
Are you serious? Ames camera's back on? Let's go back.
Ames cameras back.
What the hell? There's no warning. There is no warning north of Webster City. There's a freaking debris. There's like crazy rotation and there's no warning. Correlation coefficient. We have a couplet and there's no warning. Tight. Couplet, no warning.
Go on.
Notifications enabled for the YouTube channel. It really helps out a lot, everyone. It really does. And the camera just went out.
Jesus Christ, there's probably going to be a touchdown. I mentioned Webster City. I mentioned Woolstock. Well, Galt is the next town in line. Yeah, see, it changed and moved further west. Yep, we have debris. 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 Velocity. Correlation coefficient. Not sure if that's related, but... Oh my God, Eagle Grove. Fuck this shit, I'm going to...
Camera just...
yeah. Eagle Grove's north of Fort Dodge,
David.
and it's confirmed.
Fuck.
David.
They need, His stream is much more popular. Eagle Grove is about to get hit. They canceled the tornado warning, yet there's freaking rotation like no tomorrow. And there's a possible debris signature, probably from some of the debris that was already lofted up. Let's look at correlation coefficient. You know what? I'm ending